I'm still alive. It's about 7 p.m. on August 17th, and I've officially moved in. I'm not really sure how this is going to sound. It might be a little bit echoey, and I'm trying to speak a little bit quieter than I normally do because I do not want to bother anyone around me. The actual move-in process went pretty well. It wasn't as chaotic as I thought it was going to be. I live with my roommate, and then I have a bathroom connecting to 2 others. Everyone seems really nice so far, although the campus does seem kind of huge, so I'm not fully sure where I need to go for everything. I'm probably going to go eat in a few minutes, but I just really want to document my first few minutes of living on my own. My parents just left like 2 minutes ago, and this is kind of scary. I also have the Disney College Program application tomorrow, which is equally as scary. I'm gonna do some more research tonight, but at 9 p.m. today, I have a floor meeting, and then from like 8 to 11, there's like a club intro. It seems a little bit late at night for something like that, but I'm hoping to see all the fun clubs. And yeah, I think I'm gonna give a quick tour of the room. I don't think there's anything around that shows what college I'm going to, so let's do this. I flipped the camera around. Here's kind of a better shot of what I'm working with over here. Well, that's kind of it for right now. I didn't really need to make a video right now, but I just wanted to document this and, habits from the summer die hard. I'm not really sure when I'm gonna post this, but I'm gonna go eat now. All right, it's about 2 hours later, and I've just gotten back from dinner. None of my roommates were around, so it was just me, and I'm getting a little bit worried about what gluten-free options are gonna be like on campus. I don't mention this terribly often, but I do have celiac disease, which means I cannot eat gluten, and it took around an hour for me to get a gluten-free pizza. But the person working there was very nice and accommodating. In just a few minutes, I'm gonna head to my first floor meeting, and then after that, I'm gonna head to something called the Club Crawl. I believe it's an opportunity to kind of familiarize yourself with all of the new clubs, and I'm definitely excited to go. Although it is like a 5-minute walk away, and it's nearly 9 o'clock, so it is quite dark, and the campus is pretty big. I'm a little bit worried about getting lost, but hopefully my roommate will go with me. All right, I'm gonna go head to my floor meeting and then head to that. I'm still alive, and today is my official first full day of college. But despite being my first official full day of college, the most important thing for me today is the fact that the Disney College Program applications opened up. I started on them like a couple hours after they opened, and over the course of like 4 hours, it did not need to take that long, but I was paranoid and being very careful, I completed the application. I had done a ton of research into what it entailed, but it actually ended up being a lot simpler than I expected. At around 2:15 today, I submitted it. And the next step, if I get that far, is that they're gonna send me an email and then set up a phone interview with me. As for how long this is going to take, I don't really know. I've heard some people saying 30 seconds after their dashboard showed their application was received, they got their email, and then others have said it would take a few weeks, which is a pretty wide range. I got the confirmation email that they received my application at about 3:11 today, and at 3:12, I got the email about setting up the phone interview. I was in the 30 seconds territory. This has made me so happy. I called my parents and we were all talking about it. My phone interview is Friday morning, and I don't want to get too excited. It's not like I got into the program itself, but this is definitely the best possible first step. I'm headed to like a club fair event in like 20 minutes, but then I don't really have any other plans for the night. I'm sort of looking forward to preparing for the phone interview and just being on my computer and relaxing. Everything is so different, I'm trying to grasp at anything that feels familiar. Hence why, despite the fact that I don't need to daily upload, I'm still recording videos as though I am. I don't know if I'm gonna release the video I recorded yesterday in pairing with this one and just kind of put them together. I'm not sure yet. All right, well, I'm gonna go head to that event. I'm still alive, and it's about noon right now on my second full day here on campus. It's just some welcome weeks for now, and classes first start on Thursday, but it is still pretty stressful. But I'm trying to keep busy. I walked the route for all my classes, and I feel like I have a much better sense of the campus now. There's this welcome week concert later tonight, and I'm gonna meet up with 2 of my friends from work who also go to the school, Tybalt and Violinist. Those aren't the real names, by the way. I'm just using code names for their privacy. I said this yesterday, but I have my Disney College Program phone interview this Friday. However, my quest to stay busy, I'm also applying to become the mascot here. That application closed in a few days. However, I heard from a student that you need to be able to do 50 push-ups to do it. I'm kind of hoping that's not true, but I also don't really know how many push-ups I can do, so I'm gonna test it right now. To be clear, I was able to do 25 in the last Dodecacon, but I have not really worked out that much since. I'm also not really in workout clothes, and I've been walking around a little bit today. So this is the start, and I might need to practice more to be able to get to do 50. All right, here we go. All right. That was 30 with a tiny pause. I do feel like I could have done more, but I think I might need to do a little bit more practice. Maybe I'll try again later tonight, we'll see. I'm not terribly optimistic about my chances. Just because I was a mascot for like 4 years does not mean I'm gonna be able to do this much more competitive one. Well, since it's around noon, I'm gonna go ahead to the dining hall and go eat. I'm still alive, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the fourth time I said that this video. I feel like I'm required to say that at the start of every day. Today's been relatively calm, but my first class starts tomorrow, so that should be pretty exciting. I just have one class starting tomorrow, and it's from 9 to 10:15. But yeah, earlier today, I submitted the application to become my school's mascot, and I've been prepping for my Disney College Program phone interview pretty much the entire day. Except I took a little break because some of the people next door invited me to go swimming at the campus pool. So that was pretty fun. I already ate dinner, and I'm gonna keep preparing for the phone interview for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna go to sleep at around midnight because I have a 9 a.m. class tomorrow. However, after my class, I'm planning on having lunch with my friend Tybalt. But I think that's gonna be it for my first college video. Let me know how you like the style of me kind of recording a mini video every single day and then just sort of putting it together. It's a bit less intensive editing-wise, but I'll see if you like it. I'm also probably gonna go home for at least one day this weekend. I'm honestly kind of starting to feel a little homesick. It was worse a couple nights ago, and I'm starting to adjust a little more, but I'm still really looking forward to going home for one night. So I might make a video back at the old setup then, we'll see. But that is it for today. Thank you for watching, good luck if you're taking any classes, and Nate, I'll see you on Sunday.